A warm welcome to one and all. 1 p.m. in the afternoon on Saturday, the 30th of July. On the shielded comedy carpet area, you will see contractors trying to mop up after continuous rain in time for this pier jam this afternoon. Well, this is just to introduce my video, which will be uploaded to YouTube in the morning. Thanks to one and all who watch these, and also one and all who helped me make them, especially the kind trader of Blackpool who has loaned me this Samsung to make these videos. So I really must get on with it now. I don't want to make this introduction too long, so I hope you enjoy this upcoming video which I have made during this week. Bye bye everybody, bye bye. Right outside now, the entrance of the Winter Gardens, and this is one of two venues where the punks will enjoy their 4-day festival of music, which starts next Thursday and goes right the way through until the Sunday. That's the 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th of August. They are all very welcome in this seaside town of Blackpool next week. I will now take you to their second venue, a most exciting one, right on the promenade, opposite Blackpool Tower itself. Blackpool Tower, and our first look at all the preparations taking place for the huge event of the 4-day festival of the punks. A wonderful, wonderful music festival planned. And this is the second of two venues that all the punk bands will be playing. Right on the seafront, right opposite Blackpool Tower. What a venue for them. Now there is the Winter Gardens. I would like now to show you one of the businesses that supports the punks and all people like that in a very big way. The shop is called The Crypt. Inside is the owner, and the owner is called Kurt. Now what we're going to do now is we're going to go inside. It looks like it's very, very quiet in there at the moment, so I'm sure he will be able to make time for this little channel. In we go.
What the hell is going on here? I'm gonna put an end to these low prices. What are we gonna do? Get him!
Who is? You can have my low prices when you pry them out my cold dead hands! So we have a range of fashion and lots of things available. We have fantastic dungarees. Check dungarees, remember the punk weekend's coming up. We have some cool kind of rockabilly tops. That's nice. We have all kinds of fancy things such as stickers. We have bags. Lots of different cool funky kind of pants. And if you come round here, we have gentlemen's shirts. And oh wow, sir, this is a fabulous outfit you're wearing. Where did you get this from?
Well,
If you ask them, they will always say they got them from the Crypt, Blackpool.
you've killed my bait, sir. What do you think you're doing? I want these prices lower so everyone can afford to come here, the whole world.
These are the lowest prices I can do.
Lower them more.
Okay then, I will.
People are frightened of what they don't understand.
Now from that shop of Kurt's, we are now in Topping Street. The reason being is that there is another shop that supports punks in a very, very big way. And I would like you very much to have a look inside. And this is the shop in question. It is called Renegade. And look at the lovely fascia sign here, punk rock. We have an invite. So let's go inside and see all the available goods. First of all, we see on this table patches. All related to the punks. And on the wall here, all of these are brand new in the shop because obviously it's been fully restocked for the arrival of all the punks next week. Here we can see some hoodies. And a nice selection of socks here. And the braces. Tartan punk braces. It's a very, very well fitted out shop, this. There's just a couple of steps to go carefully up. And again, we're going to see Neil's selection. All of these items have been restocked. Beautifully laid out. Now here, Neil has asked me to point out this lovely outfit here for the punkheads. Isn't that pretty? This is certainly pretty in purple. And moving over here, we see another outfit for the ladies and the girls. And this one is pretty in black, with lovely red flowers. On the wall here, we're back to the tops. We're back to the t-shirts on the other side of the shop. So that's our visit this morning to this very well fitted out shop supporting all the punks. And all of them who visit here next week are very welcome to visit this shop. So I've just got to find Neil. I think he's with an actual salesman in the back. I've just got to see him and thank him for allowing the video. Just at the back of Coral Island. And who have we here? Well, I think we have a Sarah. She's now displaying all her rock. Good afternoon, Sarah.
Hiya Colin, how are you today?
Very well, thank you. Nice to see you.
And see you.
Just have a look at her lovely ice cream cabinet here. All the flavours in here. And also all these little treats here. There we are. So that's Sarah putting out some of her rocks. One of the signs says, "Coming soon, Wilko." Well, it certainly will do, because I would like to show you the rapid progress of the steel framework from this safe viewing area. Look at that. Marvellous, marvellous progress. And just crossing the road, a view from that same area. And a few paces along enables myself to show you a full face-on view of this build of the cinema complex and the Wilko store. A side elevation view moving a couple of paces down from where we last videoed. Now we have arrived at our principal viewing area here. Now what you will notice is that the gates are open, because you will see in the build quite a lot of plant machinery. Some is going, but also they are expecting some wagons to arrive here. So that is why the gates are open. I'd like to just advise everybody that I am not in the build in any way. I am standing adjacent to where I usually do at the entrance of the gates. There's that red mobile crane there, which I expect may well, possibly not, may well be on its way out. And look at all the framework here from this angle, and this will complete our visit today to the build of this cinema complex and the Wilko store. Right down the bottom there is the Winter Gardens. There's Abingdon Street Market, and across the road the very well known post office, the old post office of Blackpool. Turning around, we can see, oh, there's Tony there.
Good morning.
And his bread basket. And he's just setting up his table and chairs. Now, I've got several things I can show and tell you what's happening along the adjacent street here. First of all, I would like to show you what the new owners of this large premises are doing. Over the last couple of days, they have gone to the trouble of placing these new fascia boards. Haven't the firm involved done very, very well in the placings of these? Look, it goes right the way around here. How nice will that look when all the lettering is up, whoever takes these premises underneath? Because as you know, this unit or units is to let, all of them. Look at those what a difference it's made. And they've even cleaned all the flashings. Full marks to these new owners of this premises. Now I'm going to walk you back down here, because there's several things, as said, I would like to show you. The next thing is this. 2 shops have become available. This one here, there's the first one. That's a separate location to the one that we've just come from. Now here, unfortunately, this was one of our old haunts. Unfortunately, they've now gone. It was the K Dolls. Can you remember it? K Dolls. Well, this sign went up yesterday. This shop is to let. There's the phone number. It's beautiful inside. Nothing for anybody to actually do. Now, I'm going to move across the road now. Just let this traffic pass. I'm going to move across the road now because there's further news. There's further news. And again, we visit one of our old haunts, which is the Precious Gems actual gift shop. Now, unfortunately, our host, Lynn, is not very well. So she's asked me if I can cover for her. It's very simple, so I'm going to attempt to do it. And this is what's happened. Lynn and her family have also taken this shop next door. It's being beautifully fitted out inside. So there's a success story along this road, this exciting road, because I'm just going to show you. Look, there's the Premier Inn down the bottom, and on the left hand side, right down the bottom, one of our old haunts, Twisted. Beautiful food in there. So there's lots going on here along this road. So again, a success story from Lynn in the Precious Gems shop, moving next door into these premises as well. It is now time for our weekly visit to the build of the Holiday Inn and all the goings on with the tram lines. And this is our first view, and we can see tradesmen on that blue cradle attending to those facing bricks, which have now gone 3/4 of the way up this facade here. The giant store of Sainsbury's. And to my left, one of 2 very safe viewing areas. And look what we see here. Contractors on that cherry picker. I'm going to go to our next viewing area now. Our next viewing area starts outside Blackpool North railway station. Just panning round nice and slowly, and please have a look at this. I'm ever so pleased to be able to show you this. All the facade here has received all its tiling, virtually all its tiling, just a small section there. Isn't that a pleasing view? And how sharp this finish looks to the build of the Holiday Inn. Well done to one and all. We are right round the other side now of this build, and the first thing we see here is that blue hoist. Now, unfortunately, unlike last week, we cannot see it at work today because there's nothing happening at the moment with this blue hoist. I can though show you the wonderful progress of the placings of those tiles, which you're looking at on the right hand side now. Nearly down the bottom here, and a quick view into the actual build itself, featuring that yellow tower crane, which unfortunately at the moment is not working at this time. What's happening here is all the contractors on their lunch break. Now, standing back from the gates of our secondary viewing area, I'm just going to show you the tiles that have been placed on this facade here. They go right to the edge of that paper, that specially made paper. Can you see them? All of this area, all tiled. Just a small section now awaits on this facade. Now we have reached our principal viewing area of this build of the Holiday Inn. And from here, I'm hoping you get a view of the contractors working on that facade there, placing those facing bricks. Can you see them to the right? And the view here of the yellow tower crane. And a full-on view into the build here, which will complete our tour today of the build of the Holiday Inn, and also all the goings on with the tram lines. Well, our visit today is not yet over. I was just leaving our principal viewing area, and one of the contractors told me he is now going to operate this blue hoist. Now what he's going to do is, he's going to go right to the top and he's going to collect and bring down all the roofers, because it is their lunchtime. So we can see this blue hoist now travel up, right up to the roof, collect the roofers and bring them down so as they can have their lunch. I think they're nearly all collected now. Yes, here they come, all the roofers on the way down in this hoist to ground level so as they can all enjoy their lunch. There we are. So that will now in fact complete our tour today of this Holiday Inn. It is Saturday morning now, the 30th of July, and we're going to pay a return visit to the back of Abingdon Street Market, where, as everybody knows, it's being refurbished in a very, very big way. Now, last week we visited here, as said, and half of the roof had been treated with that special solution. Today I brought you back here to show you that everything now on the roof has been completed. There we are. I'm going to run you along it now, and you see that very special solution has been painted on the roof. So that's a marvellous result and progress here at the back of Abingdon Street Market. Still a lot to do inside, however, a most important job completed, and that is, of course, the roof area. With this view of the Irish Sea and the promenade and Blackpool Tower in the background, this is where I would like to thank everybody who has watched this video. Thank you very much. However, it is not yet over because I have some clips. Oh yes, I've got some lovely clips for you. I do hope one and all enjoy these, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye now.